The woman brought a fossil from 2.6 billion years ago. The marks on it perfectly matched a lighter. The scientist was shocked. As a quantum biology PhD, he had always believed that humans could travel to the past through space-time distortion. The evidence in front of him proved his theory. So the scientist took his homemade time machine and went with the woman to the park where the fossil was found. Guided by the park ranger, they floated toward the depths of a cave. But soon after they started, the time machine detected particle fluctuations. The cave shook violently, and the kayak was pulled by a mysterious force. Amid their terrified screams, they fell into the abyss. When they woke up, the world had completely changed. A pirate ship and a helicopter were in front of them. Above them there were 3 moons. The scientist was thrilled. This proved his theory was correct. However, returning became the biggest problem because the time machine was gone. Suddenly they heard a scream. They approached and found several apes fighting. They saved the weaker one. The ape escaped accidentally. They all fell into the cave. Strange vines lifted them into the air, but the scientist stayed calm. He told everyone to hold hands and swing together. In the air they thought they could escape, but suddenly a huge mouth appeared. Fortunately, the Tyrannosaurus had poor eyesight and bit through the vines, saving them. But soon the Tyrannosaurus chased them again. The ape, who had reached the other side, tried to cut off their path. Luckily, they rushed across the bridge and the Tyrannosaurus, afraid of heights, had to leave. The scientist explained that a Tyrannosaurus brain was only the size of a walnut. To his surprise, the Tyrannosaurus seemed to understand and suddenly jumped over the bridge. They ran again and finally reached a cave, but the Tyrannosaurus could not enter and had to leave. Late at night, the scientist still insisted that the Tyrannosaurus brain was only the size of a walnut. Suddenly there was a loud crash. They carefully went to check and found a huge object at the door. When they opened it, it was a giant walnut. The next day, the scientist poured the dinosaur urine on himself and drank a big mouthful. This way the Tyrannosaurus could not find him. They continued searching for the time machine, but another incredible scene appeared. This place was a one-way portal connecting to Earth, and strange things sometimes appeared through it. Suddenly an ice cream truck fell from the sky. In the next moment, both the ice cream and the driver were eaten. The Tyrannosaurus arrived and another large T-Rex appeared. The scientist explained that they were about to fight for territory, but unexpectedly both giants looked at them. Do you think they could escape the hunt?